Welcome to Photography Quick Tips. I'm Paul Darvell, the founder of the Henley-on-Thames Photo Walks and the author of the 4-Hour Photographer, the comprehensive course that gives you everything you need to know to take great photos in just 4 hours. In this Photography Quick Tips, we are going to look at exposure stops. What are exposure stops? Well, on your camera, if you have it in manual, you might see something like this. So -3 through to +3 with 0 in the middle. What this is telling me is that, if I just get that screen back on, is that down here it would be -3 underexposed, and up here the photograph would be +3 overexposed. So what is that scale? So each one of those units there is what we call an exposure stop. And one exposure stop is a doubling or a halving of the light from the previous one. So for example, if we go from 0 to +1, we have doubled the amount of light that is in that photograph. If we go from 0 to -1, we've halved the amount of light that's in that photograph. Now, stops are a useful way of measuring the exposure, whether we're underexposed or overexposed. You can use shutter speed, you can use ISO and an f-stop to move the exposure by a stop. So for example, if you changed the ISO from 100 to 200, you've doubled the amount of light in that photograph. Independently of that, if you change the shutter speed to from 1/60th to 1/30th, you've doubled the amount of light in that photograph. If you changed an f-stop from 11 to 8, you've then doubled the amount of light in that photograph. So exposure stops is a really useful way of looking at the amount of light in your photograph and then using the shutter speed, ISO and aperture to manage that. So you can, say, increase the ISO for whatever reason you want to, so you move it from 100 to 200, but you've now doubled the amount of light that's in that photograph. So you could use the shutter speed or the aperture to reduce that back down so that you have perfect exposure. Thanks for watching this Photography Quick Tips. I hope you've really enjoyed it, but why don't you tell me, give me a thumbs up or a thumbs down just under the screen, just down there. Also, why not give me a review, put a comment on there, tell me what you liked, tell me what you didn't like. If you want to watch some of our other videos, there's plenty of other Photography Quick Tips, lots of good information there for you to learn, so either check out our other videos or look at one of the playlists. Whatever you do, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. That way you'll get all of the updates on all of our new videos and new content as they come out. I do listen to the comments and feedback that I get, so if you want a particular item covered, then let me know, drop me a message, and we'll look to add that to the list of items that we cover in these Photography Quick Tips. If you want to find out a bit more about me and my company, Henley-on-Thames Photo Walks, go to our website, which is hotphotowalks.com. That's hotphotowalks.com to find out more. Also, you can check out my book on Amazon, which is the 4-Hour Photographer. But until next time, I hope you enjoy your photography. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.